In the heart of the arid waste, a silent fortress stands tall. Its spines are the first line of defense for a hidden empire. Below the surface, a complex network of tunnels begins.
The desert ants emerge, ready for the day's labor.
Each worker is a specialist, built for survival. Soldiers stand guard, their mandibles ready to crush. Invisible chemical trails guide the patrol upward. Every vibration, every scent is analyzed. But a shadow approaches, a juggernaut of the desert. The armored beetle. A living tank clad in obsidian. Its armor is nearly impenetrable, honed by evolution. Driven by hunger, it targets the succulent giant. Every step is a testament to its mechanical power.
The collision of two worlds is now inevitable.
A single scout feels the earth tremble. The alarm is raised. The fortress is under threat. The invader makes its move. A breach in the wall. It is a mountain of chitin, climbing a pillar of green. The scout carries a chemical message of war. In the darkness, the signal spreads like wildfire. Tapping and scenting, the colony mobilizes.
The defenders emerge in a tide of black and green.
They move with a single, terrifying purpose. Unaware of the coming storm, the beetle feeds. Powerful jaws easily bypass the cactus's defenses.
The first casualty of the conflict is accidental.
But it only serves to heighten the aggression.
A David faces a Goliath.
The first strike is about to be delivered. Size is no deterrent for the defenders. The bite is small, but the intent is clear.
The Titan barely feels the sting of the defender. But the first ant was only the beginning.
They move with military precision.
The wave breaks upon the obsidian shore.
They seek the weaknesses in the giant's armor. The beetle's surface is a treacherous cliff. With a powerful shudder, the Titan retaliates.
They are relentless. Fall once, climb twice.
The beetle carries its attackers like a living shroud. Every limb is a weapon.
Coordinated strikes target the softest points. A brutal countermeasure. Raw, crushing force.
The battlefield itself becomes a trap.
The heavy artillery has arrived.
They are the tanks of the colony.
A final confrontation is at hand. The Major's grip is inescapable.
In this desert fortress, the battle for survival never ends. The Titan finally reacts to the persistent pain.
An unbreakable grip, even against such overwhelming force. The weight of its own life hangs by a single pair of mandibles. A tactical sacrifice. One becomes a bridge for many. The swarm is relentless, a living tide of defenders.
A stoic climber, the beetle ignores the storm on its back. The terrain itself becomes a weapon.
In this war, collateral damage is inevitable. The colony adapts, seeking the chinks in the Titan's armor. They aim for the most delicate vulnerabilities. A warning cry, felt rather than heard. A burst of power leaves the defenders behind.
At this height, one slip would be fatal.
The goal is finally in sight. The nectar-rich crown. A fragile oasis amidst the harsh desert conflict. The final guard. They will give everything to protect the bloom. The Titan pauses, measuring the strength of the resistance. A standoff at the edge of the world.
Brute force meets desperate defense. The blockade shatters under the weight of the invader.
The swarm regroups, swarming the beetle's only sensitive spots. A single bite could blind the giant. Surprisingly agile for its size. The goal is reached. The feast begins. Beauty is trampled under the weight of hunger. A golden haze of reproductive potential Now, a battlefield. The terrain changes. The advantage shifts. The prize is finally claimed. A moment of hesitation. The flower is alien territory. One brave scout leads the charge.
An impenetrable fortress of chitin. The armor itself is a trap.
Retreat is the only option. A master of consumption. The colony has found its courage.
Chemical warfare is their final resort. A synchronized strike.
The giant is buried in a sea of defenders.
Pure, unadulterated chaos.
The Titan remains unmoved.
Its armor is proof against their chemical sting.
A casual step, a lethal consequence.
They have found the weak point. A successful strike. The Titan feels the sting.
A violent rejection.
Enough is enough. The feast is over.
They cling to their enemy with suicidal devotion.
The precipice. One more step back. A desperate attempt to anchor the Titan.
The Titan prepares to leave the battlefield. The Titan prepares for its ponderous ascent. A mechanical roar in a miniature world.
The defenders are swept aside by the gale. Defying gravity, the heavy armored giant takes flight.
Some refuse to let go. The grip fails. A long fall for a small soldier. Light enough to survive the impossible. The raider moves on.
Back at the site of the struggle, the colony assesses the cost.
The battlefield is scarred.
No one is left behind. The signal for war is replaced by the signal for order.
The retreat begins.
Twilight brings a temporary peace. Returning to the safety of the underworld.
The watch never ends. Built for a life of perpetual defense.
In the vast desert, the battle is but a whisper.
Until the sun rises on a new conflict.